Hey everyone, TimaeuSS. Welcome to another Artery Gear video. So I've had a few videos in mind. I've posted the the list of videos I wanted to do in the Discord in video sharing section. However, I felt like this definitely takes priority because this new game mode kind of was just given to us by the devs, and it's going to expire pretty soon, just over 3 days and 18 hours as of this video. So I thought, you know, why don't I make a video so people know what this mode is about, even though for most of us it's going to be difficult in terms of challenging this boss because of inadequate gear. However, I did play this mode on CN, and I'm going to share a few tricks and tips in terms of what this game mode is. So I don't know the literal translation of this game mode, but you can access here, and we just call it Raid. It's a PvE game mode where people compete with multiple teams, and they try to score as high as they can. So you can see here in the reward section, if you get above 600,000 points in total, you'll get 8 of these bags, but actually as long as you get 480,000, you get 8. So you don't need to compete for the absolute top unless you want to get the seasonal frames. However, as this is a test run of the raid, there's actually no frames, so really if you want to get triple S, you just have to get this much. However, for many of us, it's not achievable at the moment. Either you didn't really wail on stamina or you just don't have enough units, but that is fine. As long as you participate, you can still get some good rewards. So definitely use your attempts if you can. And of course, it's now got us the 50% discount tickets that some of you may have seen, and now have a release. I'll release another video on kind of the settings for auto run so people understand, but it'll be a shorter video. But yeah, that's one of the rewards. And so for this game mode, how you enter is you go set up your teams. Right now you only have 3 teams, but as you beat more bosses in your run, you'll unlock more teams. So you just make up 3 teams, and for each occupation or job type you have for a specific team, you'll get its bonus. So for example, you have your core damage dealer, and then you have let's say a support, and then you have a healer, followed by someone else that is a tank and that can also deal damage. But of course, you can see for me, I personally don't have that many units, so this is going to be a bit tough for me. Of course, I'm saving for some units later on, but yeah, let's just say I'm going to use Carolyn. Here we go, that's my team 1. And let's say for team 2, I'm going to use Ginga, Fox, and Sirius, and this. And of course, you just set up your 3 teams and go from there. I'm just going to do something random for now and show you how it looks. But obviously, you want to fill out all of the rows. So I can see that I don't have this row type. So you want to achieve as many of these as possible and get as many water types as possible. So for most of us, you probably can only gear 1 team. So just make sure your team 1 is the strongest, and then for your team 2, you want to throw the best team you can do together, but they're most likely not going to survive, and team 3 is whatever you throw together to try to get as much bonus as you want. So I'll have a separate video kind of showcasing some of the top teams that the CN used, but of course there's also auto if you want to just use that to make a team for you. And I'm going to show you one trick that the players don't know, so I'm going to actually enter and go through some of the mechanics. So you can fight this manually, but you can also fight this without manual either. Oh, I don't think my Ginga is equipped with gear, but yeah, that's fine. I'll show you what happens. But essentially, you're just fighting the boss, and you're trying to do as much damage, obviously, as you can. And the boss HP bar, you see the number 1 here. So basically, what happens is anytime you deplete 1 EXP bar, you will be able to going to the next phase, so it's the second EXP bar, and you just keep challenging. You see how much damage you can do. So for this, actually sustain is quite important. So if you can, obviously you want to bring some healers, bring some sustain, to make sure that you have your units topped up. So you can see that my units pretty much won't last. So obviously this is not a good run because my units don't have the correct equipment. So I'm going to end this here, and it actually will not consume my points, or sorry, my attempts. So yesterday was 3 out of 5, and now it's 4 out of 5. So I didn't use an attempt here, but basically you start out, when the game mode's unlocked, you start out with 3 out of 5. For every day you get 1, and then it stacks up to a maximum of 5. So let's say you're busy for a few days, you don't have to actually run this every single day to get the to not lose out on the attempts. So yeah, basically that's a quick introduction on what's important. Remember, you can save and load, which is you can just quit and it won't consume your attempt. And remember, you can challenge this tomorrow when you have 5 out of 5. Maybe your units are stronger than what they are today. And also just making sure that your units are geared properly. You can gear them through here. To see, my Ginga is not geared, so I have to fix that. And lastly, make sure you're getting all the bonuses. So anyhow, that is all the oops, oh yeah, and one thing I did forget to mention, so if you have 2 of each, then you get even more bonus. So you're really trying to have 2 2 2 2 2 at this point, as you have so that would be 10, and right now you have 12 slots, so try to go 2 2 2 2 2 to get the bonus. But yeah, I'll have a video releasing coming up with what was the popular teams to help people out, because again, you don't have to challenge today, because everyone, if you didn't challenge yesterday, you can still be at 4 out of 5, and tomorrow is when it's after resets, it's 5 out of 5. So you really have like 24 hours to do some prep if you want to. And again, it's only the preseason or the test season, so you don't have to worry too much at all. So hopefully this video helped, and I'll see you guys in the next one.